Well, hello there, my viewers. It is your host here. It is Team Riley, and welcome everybody for the Sunday's edition. Hopefully, everyone is doing very well. I have a guest. It has been a while. Take it away, my friend.
Hey.
That's what you're gonna say?
Yeah.
Okay. My guess is hey. Okay. So we are gonna discuss.
Yeah. Hey. I have hay on my show.
Okay, there you go. Okay, let me do my introduction and we'll get this started. We'll discuss wrestling news, wrestling topics, and a lot of interesting topics to discuss. So, for you. So sit back, relax, put your feet up, grab some meat, grab some drink. Now, if you don't do nothing like that, maybe on chill like a villain and hear my thoughts and opinions on this certain topic. And of course, the article will be down below. Let's roll this. Now, WrestleMania will be here before you know it, and all that good stuff. I know you'll be there, Michael. So that'd be freaking awesome. Now, WWE WrestleMania event has included a ladder match. I love ladder matches. I've been to WrestleMania 26. They had a ladder match. They always have ladder matches, you know. Almost. They can sometimes include 6 or more people battling for some title, like the Intercom belt, US. But that doesn't seem to be plans this year. So what's your thoughts on this article, Michael?
That they're not having the ladder match?
Yeah. Do you think that we might give us a swerve and do it, or not? What's your honest opinion on this article?
Well, we don't really need a ladder match or to have a good WrestleMania.
Yeah, I know, but from my point of view, scrap the Andre the Giant Battle Royal and have the ladder match to kick off Mania. You agree or disagree?
Nah, don't get rid of the Andre Battle Royal.
No? Okay. So you don't mind if they don't have one this year whatsoever?
No.
Okay. I know they have the Money in Bank pay-per-view, but I love the ladder matches for WrestleMania. That is awesome. And they have one for WrestleMania 21.
Actually, I'm gonna go one further. I hate the idea of opening up WrestleMania this year with a ladder match.
You do?
Yes.
And tell the viewers why, for your opinion.
WrestleMania this year is being projected, or at least they're planning on making it a 17-match show.
Really?
Yes. So it's going to be probably around 8 hours.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, and I heard this might be the longest WrestleMania in WrestleMania history. Is that true? I'm hearing?
Yeah, I saw that too.
Wow.
Please, for the love of God, don't. Now, I'm not saying that it would burn us out for the whole show, but do not burn us out at the beginning of an 8-hour show.
Yes.
Please.
Hey Michael, I got a tip for you. You better take some energy drinks, take a nap if you have time, because this is gonna be a long show for you, my friend.
That's what I'm doing.
Is WWE trying to make the longest, like break a record or something for the longest Mania? What are they thinking?
I don't know. Now, I know at some point of the show, the fans are going to get burnt down.
Oh yeah, I was burnt out last year for Roman vs. Brock. That match was awful from my point of view, you know?
Because WrestleMania is a long show to begin with.
Yes.
So don't burn us out at the very beginning.
You know they will.
And yet again, I'm not saying it would last the entire show to burn out, but it wouldn't be a good start.
No. Now, do you think 17 matches is too much? I mean, of course, all these matches are not going to go the distance. Some of them are going to be squash matches. Do you think so, or no?
Who knows? Honestly, if I'm hearing they want to do an 8 hours, I have no idea.
I'm assuming some of these matches are not going to go the distance. Like, I don't know. Some of them are just going to be like squash matches. They want to fill up for the main event. Now, I want to ask a question. What is your favorite ladder matches in WWE history? For Mania only, for Mania only right now.
Razor is my favorite, I think.
Can you repeat again?
Shawn Michaels and Razor Ramon.
Oh yeah, WrestleMania 10, that was awesome. Yes. What about SummerSlam 95 between the rematch between HBK and Ramon?
Yeah, that was good too, but you're not going to beat the Mania 10 match.
No. What about I know there's a lot of matches in WWE history in F. What about the very first TLC match in the F history?
I don't really consider that a ladder match.
No?
When I of ladder matches, I think of just ladder matches, not TLC or any of this other stuff. I think strictly ladder matches.
Okay, RVD versus what's it? RVD versus Jeff Hardy for a ladder match one time?
Yeah, that was a good one. Jericho and Benoit was a good one.
RVD versus Eddie Guerrero was a good one on Raw.
Oh yeah, Taker and Jeff Hardy was a good one.
Oh yeah, yep.
Edge and Christian was a good one.
Yep.
But nothing's beating Shawn and Razor to me.
No, but you don't see. It makes me mad, Mikey. No ladder matches on Raw anymore. Nothing. Zippo.
Yeah, I don't know why. Oh, Edge and Matt Hardy was a good ladder match.
Oh yeah. Oh, for the homecoming for Raw when they won back to USA. That was awesome.
Yeah, that was the one. Yeah, that was the one where it was the loser leaves Raw, right?
Yep. And that one, that's the time that when the Edge had the briefcase. Yep.
Yeah, so those are all great ladder matches, but nothing beating Shawn and Razor.
Nope.
Jericho and Shawn.
Oh my gosh. My heart, at the time I was at Hooters back in the day, my heart dropped because I thought HBK was going to win it, and out of nowhere, Y2J retained the belt. That was an awesome moment. I love it. That was a good build-up too, Michael.
I love that feud.
Yes, it was very good. Now these days, they don't have a good feud at all.
Well, I'm really digging the Triple H and Batista one.
Yeah, I agree, but everybody's making fun of this Batista thing, you know? On the internet.
I really don't care.
You don't care? Okay. I don't either, but you like Batista as a wrestler or only as a movie star?
I love Batista as a wrestler.
Okay. What other matches you don't like in WWE history? There's gotta be some bad ones you hate.
I can't think of a shitty ladder match offhand.
What's your thoughts on the very first women's ladder match? You think that was a good idea or no?
What one was that again? I forgot.
The very first women's Money in the Bank it was on Money in the Bank, and they had a rematch at SmackDown Live.
Oh, right.
Remember it was on SmackDown Live, the rematch?
Oh yeah, it was fine.
I don't think the ladies were really prepared for it, in my opinion. They kind of rushed it, WWE, you know? But I know I'm gonna get a lot of hate for this, but what am I gonna say? Oh, didn't Becky Lynch and Charlotte Flair have a ladder match or not yet?
Shit, with everything that goes on in wrestling, I have trouble remembering.
Okay.
That's the sad thing.
Listeners, leave a comment down below if Charlotte Flair and Becky Lynch ever met in a ladder match in the past. I was just wondering. You know, it was so much.
Hardcore wrestling fans are getting so much wrestling they forget what happened.
Yes. Oh, what about this one? Triple H and Ric Flair for the IC belt in a ladder match. Didn't they met in a ladder match before back in the day?
I don't even remember it. It'll come to me probably.
Okay. There are so many ladder matches in the past. I love ladder matches. I like Money Bank, you know? We prefer better, Mikey. Money Bank or ladder match? Does it really matter to you?
I almost consider them two different things.
Yeah, of course, because the ladder has nothing up for grabs. Well, there is. Well, what at the time was the Hardy Boys and the Edge and Christian and they had that bag of money, and whoever gets that gets Terry Reynolds as a manager. Remember that time?
Yeah, love that match.
Yes, that was that the very first ladder match in WWE or F history?
No, that was Brett and Shawn.
Okay, that was good too.
Yeah, that was a good one too. I mean, it's a Brett and Shawn match.
Oh yeah.
That was such a bad Brett and Shawn match.
Yeah, great chemistry. What about the one with Triple H and Triple H and The Rock at SummerSlam '98? Remember that one?
Oh yeah, I always forget about that one. For whatever reason, that one always slips my mind.
That was at the Garden, wasn't it?
Yeah.
I wish I had attended that event, and probably you were too young that year, weren't you? '98.
Dude, I wasn't even born yet. I was born in November.
What year?
98.
Damn, you missed a good show then.
Oh well, it happens.
But that was a good. I mean, there's some things. I mean, it was a great moment. You know, I love that ladder match.
Wait, have you ever been to New York to a show?
Yeah, WrestleMania 20.
Oh, that's right. You did tell me you went to Mania 20 the one time.
Yeah, I have been there since.
Well, you come back to New York one day.
Yeah, maybe. I know it's expensive. It's gonna be next year. I don't know if I'm gonna go next year. Maybe. Hopefully, I'll just go to Savasri's. That's up in the air, you know.
Yeah.
And hopefully, off the record, who's ever listening, hopefully Savasri's will be a very awesome card. I know a lot of you are going to focus on the NXT, and I have no problem with NXT. I don't watch it because there's a lot of stuff on TV to watch besides wrestling. It just makes me upset. I don't know if you agree with me, Michael. If wrestling is dog crap, NXT is like, wow, 10 times better, you know what I'm saying?
Well, that just happens. As far as WrestleMania weekend, this is going to be a damn competitive weekend, I think, because there are 3 shows that are going to be on everyone's radar for show of the weekend. WrestleMania, obviously, NXT TakeOver, and G1 Supercard with Ring of Honor and New Japan.
Now, I want to ask a question. How long have they been doing this? They've been doing this for a while, right? All these shows out in the same weekend?
Oh, yeah.
I remember back in the day, it used to be just WWE only, right? Back in the day?
Uh-huh.
Okay, so...
Just other companies piggybacking.
Okay.
Which there's nothing wrong with at all.
No.
I'm not being sarcastic either. I love that.
Yeah.
It makes everything bigger than it actually is.
How you feel, Donald, I know this will never happen, if those companies invade WrestleMania? How do you feel about that, if that ever happens?
Like another invasion angle?
Yeah. For the biggest stage of them all, Mania.
That'd be cool.
Yes. Of course that won't happen because McMahon's got to agree to it, and the other companies got to agree to it, you know?
Like, what are you talking about? Like a New Japan invasion?
Yes. Yeah, if those guys, not just for this WrestleMania, and people say, holy cow, what are they doing here? You know what I'm saying?
The only thing with that would be the casual audience. Or, like, the really casual audience, like the young children and everything.
Yeah.
They go, like, I'm gonna throw an example out there. Let's say Okada goes out there, right?
Okay.
Okada goes out there, and, you know, Okada's one of their top stars. He's probably winning the New Japan Cup and wrestling Jay White at the Garden. Probably that's what's gonna happen. I'm not using Ibushi as an example because he was in the Cruiserweight Classic, so he has a little more exposure. But let's just say Okada came out there and attacked, let's see, he's one of their flagship stars. Actually, we could say either Okada or Tanahashi. You know, let's just say Okada. Let's just say Okada comes out there and attacks Roman Reigns or something. I don't know. I'm just using Roman Reigns as an example. There are going to be people in the crowd that go. Now, of course, there's going to be hardcore Smart fans like us that go, "Holy shit, Okada!" But there's going to be a segment of people that go, the fuck is that?
Yeah. How about you think about what about Kenny Omega invade WWE for Mania? That'd be insane, won't it?
Yeah.
But I know that won't happen because he's on the contract.
Right.
That'd be insane. Holy cow, what's gonna happen? I think that'd be great. I think that'd be great for WWE. Great for Mania. People will talk about more about that, especially if it's a blown in the ass main event. If it's like last year's main event, Roman Reigns versus Brock, and out of nowhere.
I don't think this year's main event's gonna be great.
No, I know that, but I'm just saying last year's. If the match was, it went too long, very boring, and those wrestlers don't give a crap about the match. And then out of nowhere, the invasion. That'd be a great thing to close out Mania. What do you think about, you know what I'm saying, last year's?
Yeah. I mean, a lot of things could have saved that match.
Oh, yeah. Now, who do you think following that is? Do you think it's Brock? Or do you think Roman? Or do you think those guys that don't have no chemistry together?
I think it was the booking of the match.
Okay.
Because, remember, they had a match at WrestleMania 31.
Yes.
Very good.
Yeah, you know who saved it? It was Seth Rollins. He saved that match.
I don't think the match needed to be saved. I thought it was a great match, just as it was. That was just like a cherry on top.
Okay.
But it's just nobody wanted to see it. And the show had already gone on for 4 or 5 hours, however long it went on. And it was just like, oh, let's get this over with.
Yep. It was so long. Now, do you have any problems with Roman, or you have problems with Brock? I mean, I have no problem with Roman, but I think Brock could just
I don't really have an issue with either of them. Because I'm a Brock Lesnar fan. I've been a Brock Lesnar fan for years.
I agree, but it just makes me mad about he's a champion and he's never there on Raw. You know what I'm saying? He's there when you need him, you know?
I mean, I get it. I mean, but I don't mind it too much. I like the idea of keeping him as an attraction. It makes it feel more special.
Well, if he's an attraction, take the darn belt off of him, then it could appeal whenever he wants to, you know what I'm saying? The belt is just losing value, you know what I'm saying?
And I do like the idea also of the world titles being defended less, because it feels really old school.
Yes.
That's just the kind of person, like, because you remember back in the Hogan era, the title wasn't defended every single month.
No, I agree. And he was never there on TV, ever.
Right. So, it's the same thing. Like, I laugh when... Now, I can understand, like, the newer fans, or even fans from the 90s, complaining about it. But, like, when fans from the 70s, 60s, 80s get on their high horse about, oh, the title should be on TV more. Yeah, like when Hogan defended it on TV every week? Yeah, okay.
Yeah, how many times did Hulk Hogan defend on TV? Probably very slim back then.
A couple times a year.
Yeah, see?
And on pay-per-views, which they had a lot less of too.
Yep. Yeah, before I let you go, I think WWE needs to eliminate more pay-per-views. Or what do you think about that decision?
Now if this was pre-network, I would definitely say yes.
So you say more?
But I'm not saying more. Actually, no, that's a good question. Because I would have said, well, they have the network now, so they have to fill it. But but now that I think about it, there's other ways they can fill it. Because they already have NXT, they have 205 Live, they have NXT UK. I heard they want to do NXT Japan. There's a lot of ways they can fill this out.
Yes. Now this is my opinion. I'm old school. They need to eliminate all these pay-per-views. Nobody doesn't give a crap about. Just care about the 4, and you can have a better build up, great storyline. But they don't do that. Some of them just throw them into the fire. You know what I'm saying, Mikey?
Yeah, and they have the Mae Young Classic, and they do the tournaments and shit, and they have the special shows. Yeah, they could probably eliminate some pay-per-views.
Oh, yeah. But we all know that. You and I both know it's all about the money. And these wrestlers out there on social media complain because they work so many days a year. I think they need a break like they do for like the NFL have an off season, but that's never going to happen. Right, Mikey?
Yeah, I've heard the idea of the off season. It wouldn't work. Now, if they did a way where they could rotate talent throughout certain parts of the year.
Okay, you know what? Give me an example about rotate talent. Give me a quick example if you could think of one.
Now, I never thought this out or anything, and I probably won't be able to think something like this out, but let's just say a mandatory, like, a couple weeks out of the year, or maybe a couple of intervals of a couple weeks a year, or something like that. They take, I'm just going to throw names out as an example again. They take AJ Styles, Shinsuke Nakamura, Samoa Joe, and Seth Rollins, or whatever. You know, more people.
Yes.
They take them off TV for X amount of weeks, so that way people don't get bored of them. And then they come back, it feels more so. Kind of like, you know how with the UFC, every week it's not the same people fighting?
Yes, correct.
Kind of the same thing.
So do you think that'd be a good idea for the league, or do you think that'd be a bad idea? Because I know a lot of fans say, oh wow, I'm going to a lot of events, see Seth Rollins, and guess what? He's not there. So people will be pissed off on that department, you know what I'm saying?
That'd be an excellent idea. As a matter of fact, that's another old school thing, because remember how on like Superstars and even episodes of Raw, like early episodes of Raw, how every week it would not be the same fucking people.
Yes, there used to be a lot of some guys and then a lot of jobbers, you know?
Yeah, like one week you get Hogan, one week you get Savage, one week you get like Jake.
Yep, or HBK Taker, yep.
Or HBK, or whoever. Like, you don't need to have Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins and AJ Styles on every single episode of every single show.
I agree. Yep.
It wears their welcome out. I mean, why do you think everybody goes apeshit when Brock comes in?
Yeah.
Or when Cena comes back. Well, Cena's a different story, but I mean.
Yeah. I was never a fan of Cena. I'll be glad when he's gone permanently, but that's just me.
I mean, remember when everybody hated John Cena?
Not everybody loves him because he's gone now.
Right, but he's a lot more loved now. You know why? Because he's not being shoved down our throats.
Yes, they gotta do the same thing for Roman.
I was a big Cena critic back in the day, but I kind of miss him.
Well, one guy is not gonna help the company out anyway, so.
Just you see the point that I'm trying to get at here? Like, you don't need to overexpose people.
Yes, but tell that to McMahon. He's the one who books his stuff. You know what I'm saying?
NXT in a way they kind of do it too.
Oh, they do?
Like, now I don't have the time to watch NXT every single week. I do catch it though, and I'm up to date with what's going on. Like, I don't watch the full shows every single week.
Okay.
I don't have the time between work and everything else. I'd love to, but I can't. But I am up to date with what's going on because of everything post. Plus, they post the clips, and I watch the clips. And they don't have the same people on every single week.
Okay, now before I sign off, so back to the original ladder match between HBK and Ramon. Did you know did you know at WrestleMania 10 that was the only ladder? They had no backup. Did you know that, Mikey?
Yes.
That'd
that recently.
That'd be kind of weird that ladder broke. That'd be kind of weird that ladder broke in that match. What do you think they would do? Do you think they have to cancel it?
No, they probably have ladders all over that building.
But they said in that video, there's a video on Facebook that there's only ladder for that show. That's it.
No, I mean in the back.
Oh yeah, maybe in the back, but not in front.
Right. So they could just bring it around.
Now,
I didn't realize that until recently. Like, I never ever took that into consideration at all.
Yep, but now, do you know? What do you think? Do you think Razor Ramon, or actually Kevin Nash and Scott Hall, was more big in WWF or WCW?
WCW.
Now, I think that's sad in WWE part because they lost two great talent to WCW. They lost it, didn't they?
Money talks.
Well, okay, well, Diesel was a big guy in WWF, wasn't he? He was a world champion.
Yeah, and Scott Hall was almost a main eventer also.
Why? He was just Intercontinental champion, wasn't he?
Yeah. He never won the world title in WCW either.
Oh, he wasn't?
No.
Oh, so he was just tag team in the US title in WCW?
Yeah.
So why did WWE never give Ramon the main belt? Is it because of Bret Hart?
I don't know, probably. I mean, but that was back in the day when the Intercontinental title was a bigger deal.
Oh yeah, now it's nothing.
Well, I wouldn't say it's nothing anymore, but like, I mean, it was more prominently featured back then.
Yeah.
Like, that's back when the IC title would actually main event shows a lot more than they do now.
Is it because McMahon always had the last decision? Now, how do you feel if they ever have a U.S. title ladder match? Will you like that decision or no, Mikey?
For a WrestleMania?
Or no, for any kind of, like, for a SmackDown Live or even...
Oh, yeah, sure.
Okay.
I'm cool with that. I don't think we need a ladder match at WrestleMania.
No, I know not for me. I'm talking about for another pay-per-view coming up, in the future.
Right, yeah, I know what you mean. I'm just saying, like, I don't mind if they have a ladder match at WrestleMania this year. I mean, I don't think we need it, but if they want to put it on, then put it on.
Yeah, probably will. Now, has the U.S. title ever been up for grabs in a ladder match in WWF history or or WCW ever?
I gotta look back.
Okay, I was just wondering if you remember off the top of your head. Now, didn't Chris Benoit and Y2J met before at the Royal Rumble ladder match? I think they met for IC belt, right?
Yeah.
That was a good match. That was a very good match.
Very good match.
I think all these ladder matches are very long because they want to go the distance, don't they?
Yeah.
They want your opponent to get, use the ladder and get the weapon or get the briefcase or get the belt, You got anything else to say before we sign off, Mikey?
Yeah. Mandy Rose was my Valentine this year.
Oh yeah, I saw that on Instagram. That's so cute.
And I just figured I'd rub it in a little bit more.
That's awesome. So all my links are down below. Have a great time. I mean, yeah, maybe in the future we'll give you a little recap how you did. How was the live experience? You know what I'm saying, Mikey? How's that sound?
Sure.
So everyone, have a good one. Like, subscribe, leave a comment, hit the notification, all the information down below. Let me know what you think about the article. Possibility we might get a ladder match. I mean, in my opinion, WWE always change their mind, and there's going to be a lot of matches. So if you're going to go to the show like my friend Mikey, hopefully you can take some naps, take some energy drinks or something like that. Right, Mikey?
That whole weekend's going to be exhausting.
So hopefully you have fun. This is your lovely host here with my special guest, Mikey. Have a good one. Bye.